stand in the middle between two stools or two chairs. We're going to do reels of 3. First of all is walk the pattern. So passing your first object by the right shoulder, walk around 1, 2, 3 and 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3 and 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3 and 8, 2, 3. And then once you're comfortable with that pattern, put the music on. And dance the pattern. Then stand at one end of the reel. So now you're standing at one end of the reel, you're going to do the same thing. Walk the pattern again past the first stool by the right shoulder, go through the middle on 2, around the end on 4, which is halfway, back through the middle on 6, and back through to the end on 8, 2, 3. Now, if you really want to, what you could do is you could practice the whole sequence again, once from the middle, once from one of the ends. It doesn't matter which end you go from because both ends are the same. You could then repeat the whole sequence by going with the left shoulder. So you can walk around the left shoulder reel and back to the middle, and then you can dance the left shoulder reel the same way as you did the right shoulder reel. Something to practice in a small space. You might not be able to stretch out. I just wanted to show you something you could do while you're sitting at home. Take care. The first part of this video that you saw, hopefully for about 3 minutes, was how to dance a reel of 3 as the first person from all 3 different positions, and you're in a tight, cramped little space. If you're lucky enough to have a bigger house, some of you have a huge big mansion or a nice garden, then you can do the reels of 3. This time I'm going to show you how to dance the reel of 3, but from first position, second position and third position. We're going to still focus on the right shoulder reel of 3. So for the first 8 bars, I'm going to dance the right shoulder reel of 3. I am the dancing first man or the first lady, and I'm going to go through the middle onto around the end. The key though on these reels now is to practice your footwork and come out each side of the reel the same distance. So 8 bar reels, nice and wide. Now, if you're in second position in the reel, you would be facing the dancing person. You're going to pass them by the right shoulder and then continue your figure of 8 pattern. Basically the reel of 3, there's 3 different people doing a figure of 8 all at the same time. Now, this is the trickier bit. If you are the third person, you're actually in a reel, you're not looking at anybody's face, you're looking at the back of the head. You begin the reel by dancing off to your right, You cannot though come through the middle exactly on 2, 2, 3 because you and the first dancer will collide. You have to give them preference to come through the middle. So you're coming through the middle slightly behind the first dancer. So at the beginning of the third bar, and again 4 bars later, the beginning, because if you don't, you'll actually have a collision in the middle. So from the third position, you're the blind end of the reel, you dance out to your right to begin. Good. Now, if you're really lucky and you have a partner, you can get rid of one of the chairs and you can actually dance with a partner. So Catherine will be the second person, I'll be the first person, and we'll dance the reel of 3 partner. As the 2 dancing people, if you're lucky enough to have a dancing partner, or a partner you can persuade to help you out, you can practice them from any of the 3 positions. We're just going to do these positions for now, and then leave you to practice. So, and you could do the same thing like we did in the small tiny space. I don't know if you can see me there. We could do the same thing as we did in the small tiny space. You could do them all with the left shoulder, beginning by passing by the left shoulder, and if you're in the third position, you would dance off to your left to begin. So have fun practicing the reels, and hopefully we'll all be dancing together fairly, I wouldn't say soon as is safe. Alright, bye bye.